ba 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 na na. Ba 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 na na. Oh, ba 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 na na.
In this video, I'm taking you to California to give you an inside look on how I put together Kevin Hart's Minion-themed photo shoot. From the preparation to what equipment I use, here's how it went down.
Kenzo, I swear so help me God.
As some of you know, I did Kevin Hart's wedding in California back in 2016, and really from that experience is how I started doing more of his family portrait sessions. From the baby shower to Christmas photos to a Christmas party. So of course when he called me about doing the Minion themed photo shoot, I was beyond thrilled. I recently posted a Sin City animated photo from one of my engagement sessions in New York, and this really inspired us to make his Minion themed photo shoot animated as well.
Kenzo, I swear so help me God, you better not push that dynamite. Boy, put the dynamite down.
An animated photo is the concept of taking an image and creating multiple layers to give off the effect like the photo could be possibly a video. I used the Sony a7R III, a 42 megapixel camera, and a Sony G Master 24-70mm lens. And I chose this lens because I knew we would be moving fast and I knew I wouldn't have the time to use a 70-200 on a tripod. This camera was a must since I knew we would be also cutting them out in Photoshop, and I wanted to make sure that we captured as much detail in the image as possible. We shot on a white backdrop and did a 3-light setup with all 3 lights focusing on lighting the family. Lighting wise, I used the Adorama Flashpoint lights and the Rapid soft boxes from Westcott Lighting because they truly are the best, and you can click this link to see why. We did the photo shoot in their home in California and captured everything we needed in roughly about 45 minutes. When you plan ahead, you really know exactly what you want, so you don't really need that much time to actually shoot. Milan and I actually arrived on Sunday and we sat down and planned out all of the shots that we wanted ahead of time. So this way on Monday when we did the shoot, we were able to get everything done in a timely manner. You know, Kevin is busy. On Monday morning is actually when we went to Home Depot to get all the props like the tool belt, even the little tool belt for Kenzo. And later that day, we actually headed back to the hotel and immediately started editing. When you're building something from scratch, you literally have to put every single detail in that's not there. The dynamite, as an example, was a prop I didn't have, nor was I going to bring a fake prop like that on an airplane, so that had to be photoshopped in. To get the shot of Kenzo holding the rope, we actually just let him play around with it for a few minutes while we held the other end of the rope in the air, and all we had to do was just extend the rope in Photoshop to Hendrix's hands. And of course, with Kevin, I had to make sure we got that voiceover from him.
Boy, put the dynamite down.
So between adding that in, adding in the sound bites, finding the right sound bites with the minions laughing and everything, the time just really added up, and before you know it, it was 17 hours later. I think to get consistent gigs photographing celebrities, it comes down to 3 things: your experience, your relationship with them, and doing something different that they've never seen before. First off, experience is something that you'll gain over a period of time, and it's not just about being experienced in one thing, like weddings. As an example, I have experience also in doing video, which is how I was able to make a photo animated because I know how to use Premiere. It's really about knowing a little bit of everything. The biggest problem that you're gonna have is the time that they have. Most of the time you might get 30 minutes, you might get an hour, some people have 2 hours, it really just depends. So one question that you would have to ask yourself is, are you good with time management? Are you used to staying on time? Do you know what to do if, let's say, you walk in thinking you have an hour and then realize you only have 5 minutes? That's what experience is about. It's really about knowing how to handle different situations, because when you're working with celebrities or clients or just anybody for that matter, different things are going to pop up, and you as a professional need to know how to handle the situation. Having a good relationship with people is important, and a client hiring you for their wedding is one thing, but them coming back to you time and time again to hire you for other important life moments speaks volumes too. And the biggest of them all is, of course, doing something different. Having a better camera or lighting isn't enough because anybody can go out and buy that themselves and then they have the same thing that you have. Remember, a lot of people work with certain people Yes, because of all the things that I just listed, but at the end of the day, it really comes down to you. What is the experience like working with you? Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot from this video, and in case I missed your question, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you'll get an update on when I post our next video. Happy shooting! What's something that makes you different from your competition? Leave a comment below. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay notified on when we drop our next video.